Is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different film categories. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as we ask the question up here at the answer desk, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please show your whiteboard to our television cameras at the same time you verbalize it into the microphone right in front of you. Each question, again, is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is obviously no stealing in round 1. If a competitor should get all 8 questions right in round 1, you will be asked a bonus question. It is to you and to you only. Keep in mind you do have JTE rules and challenges that can be used throughout the duration of the 3-round match.
Competitors, do you understand the rules?
I think so.
Do you accept them? All right. Then let's get ready!
Yes, guys!
3 rounds to a finish.
All right, here we are. Kicking off things. Juan, you came out to the Dangerous Minds theme song. Are you indicating that you are also a former Marine professor?
I'm a beautiful, alluring professor. I was going for that.
All right, to each their own. In the first category, the world of animated movies. These are movies that are drawn by hand or otherwise. Ants and A Bug's Life. Both came out in 1998. But which film was theatrically released first?
Ants?
Great year for me and a full head of hair. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, because Ants was in the summer. Bugs Life, I think, was in November.
Juan Harris, your attempt at an answer.
I believe the first film to come out was Ants.
That is correct for 1 point. Cody Hall, what did you have?
I got it right too. It's Ants.
Look at the reaction here.
The Wanger power.
Slightly rooting for the upset.
Can you tell me what percentage chance you had of getting that right? It was 50%. It was doesn't matter. Still correct.
All right.
I'll take it.
Question number 2 coming in. This is in the category of comedy. Comedies, the Yuck Yuck Pictures. What number are Bill and Ted thinking of when they play the guessing game with their future selves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Our brand, everybody, is really about this whole world.
Annette.
Environment. There's a real story behind each piece.
My name is Iris Alonso. My name is Caroline Triscott. We're Everybody World.
Well, I'm not gonna use Robux. 7?
Cody Hall seems to know his math better than Juan Harris.
5, 4,
That's something that I don't remember.
2, 1. Cody Hall.
Go 69.
That is correct.
Good number. Juan Harris?
It's actually 69, dude.
Can we? Is that a half point more? Is that a half point? No?
Getting the no sign from the judges. So tied at 2-2. Cody does not seem to be fazed by the overall favoritism of the professor from the fans at large. He does seem to have a home crowd advantage here. Our next category comes from what this match has already provided us: dramas. Your question is: Matt Damon and Ed Norton play cards to pay off their gambling debt in what film? You ever had a gambling debt that you paid off with playing cards?
Not yet. I'm still working on it.
We go to 5, 4.
I don't remember that one.
2, 1. The professor, your answer.
I believe the film is Rounders.
Give the man a point. Cody Hall.
It was Rounders.
All right. Perfect so far. This might be the earliest in the history of the Schmoedown somebody's actually chanted for a competitor. That either means Cody is great or nobody thought he would win.
The latter.
Question 4. Question 4, category horror thriller. Horror thriller. Who played the serial killer Stuntman Mike in Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof?
Damn it, I never saw that one.
Like that Cuban. You want him to do a Star Trek movie?
Nah, foul language. I don't approve of foul language.
5, 4.
No, I don't know that one.
3, 2, 1. Cody Hall.
Is that Kurt Russell?
Give him a point. Juan Harris.
Watch, when you present a right answer, do it with confidence. It's Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I actually like that Cody's learning a little bit something about how to become a man through Lon Harris.
Exactly.
This might be a team-up sometime.
That's what this is all about.
I don't think that's what it's all about. Number 5, your category is action-adventure. Competitors action-adventure, and your question therein. Who directed Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. That Tom Cruise keeps doing stuff, and he keeps getting injured.
Well, you know, not
Brad Bird.
jumping from place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Professor.
The answer is Brad Bird.
That's correct.
You got that one right. Can Cody Hall match?
I can.
We are at perfect through 5.
Right.
You know, when you allow Cody to write the questions, it's much easier for him to get them correct.
Regardless of who
I
they're
like that.
5 and
Oh, you guys
5.
don't like that?
Question 6. Question 6 category is family films, which your parents are going to let you watch tonight, Cody. Who played the Queen in the 2012 film Mirror, Mirror?
That's too
Oh boy,
easy.
did I fall in love with that movie.
I
popular
hate that movie.
No War. Yeah.
Julia
Wish you were
Roberts.
more level-headed about it. Me fell in love. I was wrapped up in a world of adventure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to need an answer.
Cody Hall, who you got?
Julia Roberts.
That is correct.
He had no idea. Wow.
Professor?
Professor.
I've not seen this juvenile film. I guess Kate Blanchett.
Oh!
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Coaster.
Ken,
Sir, come back and get my eraser. Oh, he's rattled.
I would like everyone in the studio and at home to know that that was not a win. Cody Hall did not actually win a match right there. That was just the overexuberance of Copster. Yeah, that was Copster recording and acting one of their favorite movies of all time, Saving Silverman, the Steve Zahn character, to the Jason Biggs, currently on stage against who would be Amanda Peet. Now we have 2 questions left in round number 1, and Cody Hall, against all odds, still pitching a perfect game. 2 more questions correctly, and he gets a bonus question just to himself. Your next category, romantic comedies. Romantic comedies. Your question is, who does Sandra Bullock romance in The Proposal?
That's too easy.
The actor's name?
It's in we would prefer the actor's name.
Ryan Reynolds.
It's a good character name.
It'd be amazing if you knew the character.
I don't.
Go to
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
The Professor.
I really wish we would get some films that aren't American films from the last few years, but I guess Chris O'Donnell.
Oh!
And
Cody?
in his reaction, Cody revealed the answer to us.
Round one.
Woo!
It's a 2-point game. And Cody Hall is 1 answer away from pitching a perfect round. Don't worry, crowd. We got it under control up here to some degree. Of course, if Cody wins, there's going to be a riot, and you and I just need to get the hell out the back entrance. Your last category comes from movie release dates. Ken has the question.
All right, movie release dates, like Mark said. Final question is, the first Iron Man movie was released in what
That's too
year?
easy. 2008.
Be a perfect round for Cody Hall.
Could be.
Lon Harris. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cody Hall, your answer for
2008.
perfect round. It is in fact 2008. Cody Hall has thrown a perfect round 1.
Cody!
And the crowd clearly favoring Cody. Lon Harris, to stay competitive at this point, your answer.
It's 2005.
Oh!
Okay, Ken, before we ask Cody his bonus question, that will be to him and him only. Lon Harris will not be competing in this. Here's something that's really interesting, is that Cody Hall is now going to be up 8-5 as of right now. Lon Harris step with Cody for a while, then Cody just dusted him. Right. Before we go to round 2, where Lon will have an opportunity to come back here, maybe it's one of his favorite categories. Cody Hall gets 1 bonus question. This is worth 1 point, Cody. There is no penalty for missing the question. And it is, from any category potentially, your question is, in what 1980s movie will you hear the quote, "If it bleeds, we can kill it"?
Predator?
Okay, everybody. I wasn't born in the 80s. I'm sorry. I don't know. Predator?
For Cody.
Oh!
Point for Cody.
Anytime you... So many lucky...
Woo!
Could it be a lucky guess, Ken, or could it be something more?
6.
Cody Hall
Woo!
has a 9-5 lead at the end of round 1.
You know, you can't actually guess when it's period. An answer's an answer, man. Right.
Look, Cody is from that generation that needs participation trophies. They need to be encouraged, and this is an encouragement for Cody and his generation. This is what they need. It's cute, but now let's get to the actual part of it.
That's right. Cody Hall was born in, I believe, the year 2003. Lon Harris born during the Great Depression, and they're clashing together right now. And the wheel has come out in round 2, where fortunes can change based on which category the Wheel of Destiny spins. Each question in round 2 is worth 2 points. Again, there's no penalty for missing a question. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask for multiple choice, at which point you'll be presented with 4 options, one of which is correct. That case, your question's value is reduced to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2 if the competitor who was first asked the question does not get the correct answer. Once you spin the wheel, if you're not sure of the category, you want to go for another one, you do have one mulligan, which is sports speak for you get to spin again. Once you spin that wheel again, you must take whatever the wheel lands on. Cody Hall, you are in the lead against the odds by 4 points. Would you like to spin first or defer to your professor?
I'll go first.
All right, Cody's going to give it a big spin.
That sometimes puts the pressure on your opponent. It's a good strategy. I
Right,
can
to see
understand it.
such a large lead, it might be hard and feel insurmountable. Cody Hall massaging the wheel at the base, just like they teach you to do. There
I
goes
prefer it, yes.
the spin, and it is mixed bag.
Nope.
It's going to go again.
Not trusting it with
Spin
mixed
again.
bag. Cody Hall, give that a big spin for your mulligan. Here comes his category, Ken. The spin. He went away from mixed bags. You got to think Cody Hall was looking for something more recent, fair, like comic book movies.
Something he can control, a category he knows.
And it could
No.
be the opponent's choice.
Oh!
And this is where the teacher can really hold the iron
No.
over the student. Lon
What a
Harris.
wonderful educational opportunity this is going to be. I think we have to go with class. We don't have to.
Oh no.
He's going with classics. Ken Natsup
Oh,
will be
Cody,
administering
no.
the questions to young Cody Hall. I'll be asking Lon the questions. Ken, please, let's see if Cody is educated in the world of classics.
All right, 4 questions in the category of classics. First one, in which Jerry Lewis film does his character never speak?
Multiple
Yeah, I'm
choice.
gonna go multiple choice on that one, Ken.
A, the Big Mouth. B, Hardly Working. C, the Bellboy. D, Cinderfella.
See?
A.
That is incorrect for Steele.
See?
I believe it's the Bellboy, see?
That is correct.
Ooh, I got one.
All right, so Lon Harris already gaining traction on Cody Hall during Cody Hall's category.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Second question. What classic comedy features a leopard, Katharine Hepburn, and Cary Grant?
Bring it up,
I'm
baby.
gonna go multiple choice again on that.
Choices are A, The Odd Couple. B, Baby Boomer. C, Some Like It Hot. D, Bringing Up Baby.
Yes, bring it up, baby.
D.
That is correct for a point.
Ooh, I got 2.
Ken, I don't even know if he knew the name of the movie he was guessing, but he knew the letter D, and that was enough to get him a point.
All you need.
You're a wonderful guesser. Thank you.
Third question.
Thank you,
out of
Nolan.
4. Who plays seasoned and crooked Senator Joseph Harrison Payne in the classic Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
Can you repeat it?
That is one
JTE rule.
Who plays seasoned and crooked Senator Joseph Harrison Payne in the classic Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
Yeah, multiple choice.
A, Claude Rains. B, Clark Gable. C, Lee Marvin. D, Edward Arnold.
See?
I haven't guessed it yet, so let's go C.
That is incorrect for Steele.
D. Edward Arnold.
That is incorrect as well. Look at this. Claude Rains. Claude Rains.
Okay, so Ken, Cody kind of navigating his way through this category thus far. One more question remains, and this does ensure that he will still have some semblance of a lead once he is done with this very brutal category on a young man.
Right. All right. Final question. What 1950s classic adventure film that is based on a novel was directed by John Huston and starred Gregory Peck and Orson Welles?
Around the world in 80 days?
And you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to go multiple choice again.
A, the Thornbirds. B, the Scarlet Letter. C, Moby Dick.
Moby
D,
Dick?
the Golden Bowl. 5, 4.
A?
Incorrect. 4 Steel.
The Golden Bowl?
Incorrect. Looking for Moby Dick.
Ooh, I got it.
Moby Dick.
All right, so Ken, it is now 10-6 because Cody did get a point and their Juan also got a point, so it's still a 4-point game either way. Here's the interesting scenario to remember is that Classics was considered a strength of the professor, so that's now off the wheel, so he's going to have to spin something else, and the points he could have gotten with Classics have been severely diminished because Cody kept checking multiple choice.
Absolutely.
Juan Harris, you now have a spin.
Hoping for German expressionist film.
My spin was better. My spin was totally better.
You can wish in one hand and crap in the other, Ken.
I have.
It's going to land on, that could be spinner's choice. No,
Coming of age. Coming of age.
I think I will spin again.
He's going to spin again.
Juan Harris does not enjoy watching young people fall in love. Good spin by the professor.
That's
The
a much better
professor's been using
second spin.
the college gym.
Some gymnastics.
All right, we could have directors, family films
Family
appears
films
to be the
is
spin.
good.
All right, Juan Harris, family films. You know, Ken made the joke about Cody watching them later on tonight. Maybe Cody gets a pizza because he also could be walking away here with a win, and this category is going to go a long way to determine that. Your first question, Juan, to you and to you only as of right now in the world of family films. What nickname was given to the intimidating duo of enforcers Fulton Reed and Dean Portman in D2,
Never saw that one.
The Mighty Ducks?
I will have to go multiple choice.
Okay, let's guess.
Insanely juvenile question.
All right. Is it A, Scare Pair, B, Bash Brothers, C, Dynamic Duo, or D, Bash
D?
and Dash?
I will go with B, Bash Brothers.
He got a
correct
point.
for a boy.
He got a point, and he is now 3 away from Cody Hall. Juan, your next question. What is the name of the lifeguard in the family classic The Sandlot?
I will again go multiple choice on this question.
All right, your
Strength.
options are, is it A, Haley Goodfarer, B, Wendy Peppercorn, C, Julie Gaffney, or D, Sarah Santorelli?
C?
I recognize B from this. I'll go with B, Wendy Peppercorn.
Give him another point,
That's
man.
correct. That's correct.
Give him another point. It's not, you could hear a pin drop in the studio when they found out Lon had guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Lon, you may not have won the favorite of the home audience.
Educated guess.
Tell you this, he is now 1 correct answer away from possibly tying. He could still have a lead going into round number 3. Your next question. What pizza chain delivers to Michelangelo through the
Pizza Hut.
grate in 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I'll
Pizza
go
Hut.
multiple choice again. I specifically in the syllabus mentioned mutated reptile question. Very disappointing.
Maybe Cody handing you a syllabus at the end of this match. Is it A, Domino's, B, Godfather's Pizza, C, Pizza Hut, or D, Mazzio's Pizza?
I will guess C, Pizza Hut.
That is incorrect, Cody.
Oh!
Mulkensfield.
I don't know for sure if it's a D.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect
Looking for
as well.
Domino.
Oh, it was
is the
Domino's.
correct answer.
Really?
All right.
I have the app on my phone. Thanks for the memories, Domino's. Your last question. And if you get this right without the need of multiple choice, you will tie Cody Hall at 10 going into round 3. The world of family movies. Mild-mannered Don Knotts leaves life as a milquetoast bookkeeper and begins a new life as a talking fish. In what live-action animated film?
I believe it's the incredible Mr. Limpet.
2 points for Ron Harris. And we are tied at 10 after 2 rounds. The all-important third round, Ken. We're going in with a tie. I am shocked at the way we ended up with this tie. How are you feeling about the professor versus the underdog,
I
Cody?
am actually having trouble breathing, and it's not because I have most of my meals at Sizzler with the professor. This is intense. I must admit that.
And you got to wonder if there's anything in that syllabus for either one on how to handle pressure. Competitors in round 3, you're each going to get a series of 3 questions. Those questions are going to be determined by a number that you provide to us up here at the answer desk. Because we're tied, but Lon Harris is the favorite in the match. He actually gets to give us his 3 numbers first. Those numbers are going to range from 1 to 20, and like I said, they correspond to 3 different movie categories. Your first question is worth 2 points, your next question is worth 3 points, and your last question is worth 5 points. Should we get that far, again, there's no stealing in round 3, nor is there a penalty for missing a question. Lon, we're going to get your series of numbers first, from 1 to 20. What is your lucky draw?
I'll do 4, 9, and 15.
4, 9,
Terrible numbers.
and 15. And now, Cody Hall, your 3 digits.
Let's go 3, 10, 17.
3, 10,
Thank you.
and 17. The crowd, a big fan of those numbers. Now, Cody Hall, you are the underdog, so you will be answering the first question for 2 points. Your category, number 3, corresponds to war movies.
And the question is, 2-point question. Denzel Washington won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar in 1989 for his role in what war movie?
Is that Glory?
Another ad.
Brand Everybody is really about this whole world that comes into one environment. There's a real story behind each piece.
My name is Iris Alonso. My name is Carolina Trescott.
We're Everybody World.
I'm never gonna use Dropbox.
That is correct.
Lon Harris, you are now up. Hopefully you do not utter a swear word after you answer this question. Horror thriller is your category. For 2 points, in the movie Evil Dead 2, what does Ash attach to the stump of his right arm?
A chainsaw.
That would be a chainsaw.
That's correct.
2 points.
That's too easy.
For the professor, and we are once again tied. We go back to Cody Hall, Captain.
All right. Your next number was the number 10. Number 10, 3-point question in the category of comic book movies. 3 points. Who plays the primary villain, Chudovsky, in the 2011 movie The Green Hornet?
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
That's correct for 3 points.
Woo!
Oh, boy. Cody Hall coming up to play comic book movies, a strength for his, lucky enough to get it with a 3-pointer. We'll see if Lon's 3-pointer is also a strength of his. Lon, you chose the number 9. That corresponds up here to an actress by the name of Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie movies for 3 points. Your question is, for which film did Angelina Jolie receive her only acting Oscar win?
The film is Girl Interrupted.
We're tied again.
I forgot the name of that one.
Tied again. And we go into round 3.
All right. Cody Hall, you used all your toes and fingers to select the number 17. That is the category of Oscar movies.
Boy.
This is a 5-point question. Jeremy Irons won the Best Actor Oscar in the 1990 film.
Oh my god.
Please provide the name. 5, 4,
Repeat.
3.
Repeat the question.
I'll repeat it a little more clearer there. Jeremy. All right, maybe I wrong. Jeremy Irons won the Best Actor Oscar in 1990 for what film?
5, 4,
Use the other one.
3, 2,
Yeah, I don't know.
1.
Incorrect.
Not fielding
No answer.
an
Reversal
answer.
of fortune,
Yeah.
much like this game right now.
Ow!
The going back and forth all game. We are tied right now, and if you're joining us late, it's weird because this is on the internet. You can just go back and watch the beginning of the match first. In any event, it is 15-15. Lon Harris has one 5-point question. If he gets this right, he wins the match. If he gets it wrong, we go to sudden death overtime. The number that Lon Harris selected for his 5-point category was?
Number 15.
Number 15. That corresponds up here to the 1980s. 1980s movies. And your question is, in History of the World, Part 1, what actor plays Emperor Nero?
Mel Brooks?
I believe that's Mel Brooks.
Incorrect. So Dom DeLuise. Dom DeLuise is the answer. And Ken, we got us an old-fashioned overtime match.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Ooh.
we do.
In overtime, each competitor once again gets their friend the whiteboard on the desk. We're going to ask a question, and it could be from any category. The question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. What's going to happen is we ask the question up here. You guys do your best to write it down, a lot like round 1. When we ask you for the answer, we'll go name by name, show us what your best attempt at an answer was at the same time you verbalize it. We will not confirm or deny if that is the correct answer until we receive the guesses from both competitors. The first person to gain a lead in overtime will be crowned the winner immediately. Do the competitors understand the rules I just read to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, we need a verbal combination, just like sitting in the exit row. Ken, you're up first.
All right, first question in sudden death overtime. What musical chronicles the signing of the Declaration of Independence?
Ken, who would have thought that Cody Hall could even take Lon Harris?
It's amazing.
Pretty
to me.
incredible.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know that one.
1. Professor
1776.
Cody Hall.
Yeah.
And the Professor!
Woo! Oh my God, it took help, but this was a really good match.
What an incredible match. Congratulations. Happy
Well, I got 50 points throughout the whole match.
Harris, but Cody Hall, what fight, what spunk, what moxie.
We're the same, Cody.
He might not be done just yet in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Look, I don't want to say I was a know-it-all, but